Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their... Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 96 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. So their backs were against the wall, deep back in their own territory, and they run it all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead, it turns into an electrical run, a bolt for your team, and off he goes to the races.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Frank Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Allen, that's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
He's checking. Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Check. He's crashing. He's checking.
They'll run on first down. Huntley, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, 319! Come on. Slam. Hatch it.
Half 85. We go.
Now on 2nd and 13. Allen. Going to throw right side here. Complete. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. He's the reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
Allen now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. That's complete to Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there at 22. Operating from the red zone now. Allen dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Calvin Ridley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because if they weren't ready to go on the last one, give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Hey, we got a steal. We got Charlie, slam.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
56. Greystone, Travis. Middle.
Throwing now is Allen. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He wants it all from, and it'll be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. In the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's get it now. Let's get it right now.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Mahomes to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. Allen now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play, because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. 3rd down.
Attack, attack! Hey, we got to seal. We got to seal. Come back! Move there. Wide. Keep easy.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Milano able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A 60-yard
seam, and he might go all the way. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. As his guys are in for 6. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
65. Middle. Check.
So after the INT, it's Allen being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 82 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Now here's Mahomes. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Come on, let's go!
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself forced out to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense. Now Barkley stripped of the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. Steps away to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Alex Okafor able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Alert. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. Quick throw going to be caught by Foster. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Check it back.
17 yards off the play.
6-6. Pull it out.
3rd down.
Kill. Check third. Stop.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
It's 4th down.
Mike's 50. Oh, you got deep? Tighten up. Go.
Allen going to go on 4th down. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. His defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
We got a seal.
57 colors.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Kansas City.
Mahomes now on first down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 63 yards, and the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore.
Check safety. 36.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Flushed out right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alex Okafor in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Bills send the punter out. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Here's Hill on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Elsewhere in the NFL, they're in the second half at FedEx Field now. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Steelers have scored yet again, really opening that one up. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And now here is another interception. Anthony Averett picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Over there, single receiver. Check, 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 check.
On third down, Huntley. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14.
Hey, 43, 15. Check, color. Check. Pop.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Yellow. Switch. Hey, motion back.
Mahomes to throw once more. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And my goodness, another interception. Read it well, and it's picked. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. This one caught by Ridley. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Allen. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Alex Okafor make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 28. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? for the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you want to. Without a doubt, and so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So a field goal gets you back within a score, but they're going to go for the bigger chunk here. Kicking team on the sidelines. Offense on for 4th down.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Ricky Seals-Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
56. Hey, home. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Hey, home. Here I come again. Check. Fresno. Recon, 132, Fox.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Allen to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Allen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? They didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Yellow. I've got blue lane. Take the ball.
Back to throw. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Nice 7, let's go. 42, in your face.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen now looks to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Chris Jones racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for Buffalo, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Just wanna be her for your mom to your pop to the beat.